Hi everyone and welcome to this brand new video. Today I have prepared a very special video for you. Today you will learn how you can make a custom gimmicked card. It is homemade, handmade. You will learn how to make it professionally, and today we will focus on how to make a double-backed card. A double-back card is a gimmick that I use in a bunch of my videos, and whenever I use it, I always told you to take two cards and stick them face to face and you'd have like a gimmicked card. However, it would be too thick. Today I will show you how you can make a double-back card that looks like printed by the United States Playing Card Company. It is as thick as a single card. I'm very excited about this video, I hope you are too, but now let's get started with how to do it. It's really simple, just follow the steps. So guys, to make your own double back card, you will need very simple things. Of course, you will need two playing cards. You can use like the two jokers or any random card. I'm using here two of the same back designs as I want to make like two red sides. Of course, if it fits your trick, you can use two different back colors. It's really up to your own preferences. And to glue them together, you will need, usually you use rubber cement for it. Works perfectly. You can use regular glue stick, or today I will try a Scotch removable stick. Okay, it is going to be the first time I will give it a go, but I'm pretty sure it will work too. Okay, these are basically the things you'll need. Now, the first step will be about card splitting. The reason, you will take one card, peel off the back, okay, and you will stick it instead of this face over here, which you will peel off too. Okay, now splitting cards could be a topic on its own. I'm gonna go briefly through it, like how I do it. If you really want an in-depth explanation of that, go ahead and find Blake White card splitting sessions on Fury 11. He really goes into the topic very in-depth, like how to do it very quickly, but I will go through it very briefly today, how I do it, but you will still be understanding how to do it and you will be able to do it yourself. Let's get started. So, take one of your cards and you will basically tap one of the corners very quickly, okay, a few times in a row on a hard surface. Okay, you can hold the card really on the edge, you can really go very near to the corner you want to use and start tapping. Okay, you want to tap the card until the corner splits up into the three layers which the card basically consists of. Okay, as you can see here, it is split up. Okay, you can just use your fingernail to split it up a little more, and I will show you up close what these layers should look like. Okay, this is basically what you want to achieve. Okay, the three layers right over here. So you saw now what the three layers, at least the corner at the beginning, should look like. Now we will use this card to peel off its back, okay? So keep that in mind. What we want to do now is take the side that we want to peel off and just use your fingernails to peel that single layer a little more. Don't exaggerate it because you might rip the card just a little bit, okay? So it sticks out from the other layers, okay? Just very, very little. That's enough, okay? I can clearly see now the layer with the back design. Now, you want to take the back design and put it on the table, okay? So basically the two layers that you do not want to use are now looking up. The layer I want to use is on the table. As I have now peeled that layer that I want to use a little more, I can just put my index finger on it, okay, it's right over here, and I can basically now grip onto the other two layers and slowly, okay, slowly is now the keyword, slowly peel away from my finger, very slowly, okay, which I'm going to show you right now. I'm just going to pull it a little more, that's enough, watch this, very slowly. and I peel it off. Now, the more I go away from my index finger, the more I will move my index finger towards the tear, okay? So I'm basically not stuck on that little corner that I used to hold the card at. Okay, let me zoom a little more so you can see what's happening. Now my index finger is again on the layer that I want to use. The two other layers right here. I'm just peeling, and with my index finger I move along. I peel, I move along. Now the bigger this corner gets, the more space I have to hold on, so I can use two fingers. Okay, and notice I'm really on the edges of the card, which prevents the card from tearing. Okay, so peel very slowly and move along, tear, move along, tear, move along, tear, move along. Usually I clear the short edge of the cards first, then again, notice index and middle finger are on the edges of the cards right on the corner points here. Okay, and now I go here. You can use three fingers if you want to. You just use these three fingers to prevent the card from tearing. When you're close at finishing, just go very slowly. The last steps. And the corner, just like so. We want to use this single layered back design. Okay, if it is really like bent, you can use the edge of the table to straighten it up. In this case, it looks pretty fine. Okay, we will just put it aside. Now you will repeat the exact same step, just with the face this time. Okay, so tap. It ripped here just a little bit, but it is not very important as I won't use that card, okay? Because now I will just use these two layers and put the layer that I peeled off from the other card, the single layer, on top of this. Notice now I'm back where I have three layers and it will look pretty nice. So now you're in this situation, you have one single layer and here one two-layered card. They are pretty bent. This time I will just straighten them up by putting them on the edge of the table and run it over the edge. Okay, so it straightens it up a little bit. Okay, so that's the first layer, and do the same with this. Okay, of course you won't get them like very straight, but it's enough to glue them together, right? So now just turn them around so the blank sides are looking upwards. Take your rubber cement, glue stick, whatever you use, and apply on both sides, okay? I could actually just use one side, but to make sure I'm using both blank pieces here, okay? Make sure that you really apply the glue stick or the rubber cement really all over the card, especially the edges of the cards. And I'm done. Okay, now if you use rubber cement, you have to like make them dry. In this case I really do not have to do that, as this is already pretty dry. And this is now actually the most difficult part of it. It's not difficult, but compared to the other steps it is difficult, which is sticking them together so everything is aligned perfectly. So you get here, it's just really a matter of trying to do it as perfect as possible. So I'm going here, I'm just putting it here, and as the glue isn't very sticky at the moment, I can really adjust it, also because it is removable. Okay, that's why I have chosen it. This looks pretty fine here. The corners are aligned. Now the other corners, just like so. This really does look perfectly aligned. At this point it looks like a pretty awful card, but now you have to apply the last step, which is taking the card once it has been aligned and put it really underneath two very heavy books so this gets straightened up and it really sticks together very, very well. So guys, once the card has been like trapped in between two very heavy books for a day or two, you will end up with something like this. As you can see, it is now very flat. You can just go through the edges and take off the excess glue that comes out of the edges, just in case. Okay, put it away, and then you will be done with your gimmick. A double back card that now can be used for hundreds of effects, and of course it is as thick as a single playing card, and it feels like it, as it really consists of 3 layers as a regular card. And that was basically our first gimmick lesson, so to say. As always, if you liked it, go ahead and let me know by leaving a thumbs up on this video to show me your support to continue with this series of making gimmicks. And of course, as always, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell icon to get alerted whenever I upload new videos. But that was the video. Your first double back card has been done. That's it. I see you next time.